When Mercedes-AMG announced that it was bringing out a Roadster version of its AMG GT sports car, I got very excited, especially when I heard that it was coming to the Paris Motor Show, because it meant we could come here, make a nice little thing, a little history story to go in the middle, and then talk about it as we usually do in our show videos. Mercedes did bring it to Paris the night before the show for a few people. The AMG GT they brought to the actual Paris Motor Show is the AMG GT-R that was released a few months ago. So here is a slowly scrolling press image, because that is apparently all Mercedes wants you to see. Then a lovely pre-cut thing that Charlie did at the office with the script I was going to deliver in front of the car as voiceover. Enjoy. The AMG GT has lost its head in the latest move from Mercedes-AMG, and it's also gained a bit of grunt over its equivalent coupe. The base GT Roadster gets 469 brake horsepower and 465 pound-foot. That's 13 more horses and 22 pound-foot more than the base hardtop GT, while the GTC Roadster gets 549 brake horsepower and 501 pound-foot. That's a fair chunk more than the hardtop GTS's 503 horses, but are way off the upcoming GTR's 577. The Roadster is quite the looker, its new nose reminiscent of the 300 SL racers of old, and its rear is mighty shapely. For weight-saving reasons, Mercedes has elected to go with a 3-layer folding soft top, though the base car is 55 kilos heavier than the hardtop, while the GTC is 90 kilos heftier than the S. Before we get to the details, here's a bit about the GT, and why it is what it is. When the GT first came out, there were cries of Sls Replacement and 911 killer, whereas actually it's not quite either of them. Yes, its engine is up front like the SLS, and yes, it has 911 baiting levels of power, but it's a bit different to both. It's not as vast or arresting as the old SLS. Its doors are normal for one. It's a very pretty car though, one that makes you feel special to drive around in. It comes with an elegance that only Mercedes appears to be able to pull off, and it also sounds like thunder, lightning, and happiness. And what about the 911 thing? Well, while the Porsche's becoming a bit more of a GT than a sports car, it's still not quite as comfortable over long distances as the Merc. That said, the Merc doesn't feel like it'll be as happy on a circuit as the car that's been refined for more than 50 years. Either way, the AMG GT is a cracking motor car, and one that many rightfully covet. So then, numbers time. The base GT Roadster hits 62 in 4 seconds, the same as its hardtop sibling. The GTC Roadster does the same run in 3.7 seconds, actually a little bit quicker than the hardtop S. The cars will top out at 188 and 196 miles an hour respectively. The Roadster doesn't look like a simple GT without a roof, but more like the upcoming R, but it's not just the exterior that smacks of R. Some of the under-the-skin bits are as well. The wider track and rear arches are straight off the R. Chassis bits, a lecky diff, active rear steer, and a few other carryover bits. AMG's even throwing in a new race mode as well. This is going to be a serious open-top motor. And Mercedes has even confirmed that there will be a GTC version of the hardtop, so now the S is the second slowest you can buy. Interesting. Still exciting. Maybe.